again and welcome back to the Insurance Guru. My name is Ayanda Malele and I will be your host and giving you some knowledge, some tips, some things that you need to know about insurance. So today I'm going to discuss a term that I did loosely refer to in my previous video. The term is that of compensation. So compensation is really to do with long-term insurance. Long-term insurance companies look at things that are genuinely definitely going to happen, like your life. You know, you are going to die. I'm sorry to tell you, but it will happen. So compensation looks at your life or long-term insurance aspects where some things are definitely going to happen, like what I just mentioned, and some things could or could not happen. Say, for instance, you took a cover for, personal accident in terms of your limbs, parts of your body, etc. I could lose my foot tomorrow, but I could not. So also there's an element of there's some things that are definite to happen and some things that aren't. But compensation basically then can't guarantee that Ayanda's life is worth 10 million. It's way worth more than that. So an insurance company for my life cannot then put my family in the same financial position that they were in prior to the loss, because the loss is so much more than just my beautiful charming looks, but my life is so much more than just a monetary value. There's a lot more that I bring into it. So then an insurance company will compensate you in that instance because they can't really fill that void. Same with looking at your limbs. Your limbs, for instance, you really need to be compensated because we can't put you back in the same financial position that you were in prior to losing your thumb, but we can say maybe your thumb equates to so much on such a value. If, for instance, I'm a computer programmer and they're doing underwriting, then in computer programmers, they might say, listen, your thumb is worth more because if you now lose this, it's difficult to type and code and program. So maybe a computer programmer's thumb will be way more expensive than, say, somebody else who's really not using their fingers a lot, but maybe uses their mind a lot more, or they talk more, etc. So those are the basics of compensation. It's really to try and appease you. I call it as an shame, sorry this had to happen to you. So we put a value and an amount so that in the event of loss, whether you lose your job and your income is stifled, especially in those instances, it's much easier to say, okay, you were earning a salary of 100,000 rands, we will only pay out 75,000 rands for a period of 2 years after you've lost your job, etc. So there are those instances, but compensation is a term that's mostly used and tied to the long-term insurance portion of things. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please click subscribe, tell your friends to like the video, and watch more videos that I'm uploading and have uploaded. I will also be getting a long-term insurance specialist to come and really just delve into a couple of questions that I personally have, because as much as I work with insurance as a whole, there's certain key elements that you may even want to ask about and may have wondered about that somebody else can answer. So definitely do look out for that. I'm going to be having a lot of nice chats with different people in the insurance sector in 2021. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.